Hello YouTubers and welcome to another Doctor Who action figure review. Today I will be reviewing this, which is the classic Dalek from Power of the Daleks. Now I'm actually lucky enough to have two of these. So anyway, let's get into this horrible packaging and just take a look at the Dalek itself. Yeah, I'm cheating by not editing this, but whatever. Here it is, the Dalek itself. And honestly, it's really good. It is probably one of my favourite 3 3/4" Daleks, and this is one of the few 3 3/4" figures that is a Dalek that is not available in the 5" line, and I think this is actually pretty damn good. So let's go into detail. So it's basically the same sculpt as if you had the Genesis classic, or the classic Daleks from the 3 3/4" range. The only real difference in terms of sculpting is the fender at the bottom. It's the thinner one. They actually did make it thinner, and obviously we've got the mutants, which I'll talk about more now. So on the bottom you've sort of got the scoop on the bottom here. It's of the pictures I've seen of it, it kind of looks like a sieve on the end of it, so they've done a good job of capturing that. And then we've got the mutant on the other side, which I think in Power of the Daleks was actually made from wallpaper and other kinds of things, just shoved together and then painted green with bits of goo, and it's got that essence to it. You've got bits of the mutant sort of hanging off on the end there, and it looks exactly like it did in those still images. There's no actual footage of the Dalek actually moving along with this, unfortunately, but the rest of it is pretty much your standard Dalek. You've got the slacks, obviously, with all the mesh inside, and even the mesh between the neck bins, that's all there in presence. You've got the dome lights. Now, these dome lights shouldn't actually be this colour. They shouldn't be white. They should be more of an orange colour. So if I get a 5" Power of the Daleks Dalek, you can see that they are orange. They're the correct orange. And someone actually managed to colorise a clip from Power of the Daleks, and they are more of this orangey colour rather than the sort of almost creamy white colour, which is weird. This is actually pretty rubbery. It's a fairly rubbery piece here, but that does mean it doesn't snap. The eye is rubbery, and the gun is a bit more rubbery as well, but this is actually a good thing, because this means that the eye stalk, the gun, and the mutant scoop are less likely to snap than some of the other Daleks where it's actually hard plastic. The only thing about the mutant scoop is it does make it a bit top heavy, so generally it falls down, but if you balance it, it can just about hold it up just there. The only thing that is actually wrong with this figure is the eye stalk here. Now you can see they've given it the circle with the pupil, which all of the 70s and 80s Daleks had, but the 60s Daleks just had the white eye. And you think, well, why have they done that? Because if you've got the Toys R Us Children of the Revolution Dalek set, then they do have just the white pupil, so clearly they can do it. So why haven't they done it on this one? It doesn't really make much sense. I'm not sure why they've done it, because it's something that really annoys me. Because you've got this guy which is incredibly accurate, and that you've got the 5 rings on here, and all the drawings, and everything else is pretty damn accurate. But then the eye stalk, what happened? It's just a white dot. Can you not paint a white dot? Now, obviously, this is an easy fix, just paint a white dot in the middle. Though the thing is, this eye is obviously very small. I mean, if we just compare it, and that is very tiny. It's about the same size as one of those Dalek dome lights there. So the thing is, if you were to paint this, you'd have to get a paintbrush that was absolutely tiny and avoid not painting the entire thing white. So that's just a little bit annoying. In terms of articulation, it's a Dalek, people, so eye scope moves up and down. It does go down, but quite far, like in the story, which is nice. But also, it's not loose, it's actually pretty tight, which is nice. The dome does a 360. And the mutant scoop and the gun are on ball joints as well. And it's on the 3 wheels, so forward, back, side, side. All your typical Dalek movement. So, should you buy this? Of course you should buy this. This is probably my favourite 3 3/4 inch figure, actually, at the moment. I'm not saying something. Though this Dalek has been a bit difficult to find at the moment. Now, I have seen it on Amazon for $7.95, but they don't have one ink, so get over to Amazon quickly. Otherwise, probably eBay is your best bet. So anyway, that's it for this review, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.